All right. Happy Saturday and welcome. This is Total OS Today, Total Technology for beginners and beyond. If you are new to all this, I am a Windows user that promotes Linux because I like it. All right, so this is my very first look at something called Nitrix. Nitrix Linux? Nitrix, not nitrous. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Anyway, it's Nitrix, Nitrux. Downloaded this last week, 3-4 days ago. I was going to do it off live, but I seem to have a little less patience nowadays editing videos in a older, outdated computer. Anyway, let me screen share this and we'll take a look at something new. Hopefully it will not crash. I'm running this off a USB stick with Nitrix. And hopefully this will work. Let's see. Yeah, okay. You guys should be seeing this now. Let me get out of that. Hide that. And okay, it looks good so far. So yeah, I spelled it wrong in the title. It should be Nitrix, not nitrous. So my apologies to the developers. I will change it when this is all done. All right, I feel good. I had my lunch. I had my M&M snacks. I probably should not have eaten all that sugar and then have Coca-Cola for a drink. But anyway, present arms. Good afternoon. Ronald, hi. Yu-Gi-Oh. Hello, Ricky. How are you? So this is totally something new for me. I don't think I've taken a look. I mean, I've taken a look at plasma desktops before, but not Nitrix. I like here on the wallpaper, it says it's only impossible until it's done. It's only impossible until it's done. I like that. All right, let's go through this. Let me right click here. Again, this is a modified version of Plasma Desktop called Nomad, if I am not mistaken. Let's see. Looks like the usual here in a Plasma Desktop. A modified version of Plasma, which a brief look at this looks pretty nice, and it runs pretty smoothly off a USB stick. First of all, how's my audio? You know, these stupid Plasma desktops, they have these audio controls, and I don't know, or see here where it says microphone, there's no level meter. This is 2018, man. Put a freaking level meter in the audio controls. Let me go back to here. Testing one. All right. It looks like the audio, judging by the meter here, it's good. But it should be in the drop-down menu here, man. It should be here. Hello. Developers, hello. Wake up. I'm just ranting here. Okay, but it does look nice. Audio controls, the usual here. Looks like this is mute. Okay. We have playback controls, media player here, which I do like. I do like the default use of the colors and everything here. The sound's good. Thank you, Ronald. Yeah, I don't know why I don't put a level meter here. It's so... All right, enough. All right, time and date. Let's see, right-click. Alternatives. Analog, binary, digital, fuzzy clock, nomad clock. Interesting. Okay, all right. Notifications. We looked at this. Right-clicking, configure audio controls. Test. Still no level meter. Jeez. I'll just say I think the audio controls, Plasma, they suck. Without a level meter, it's kind of pointless. Okay, let's move along here. Volts, Ethernet. And okay, my clipboard. Very good. Okay, so you can right click, set flexible size. Don't think I like that. We'll keep it to what it was. How do I go back? Add panel lock widgets. I will probably be doing back to doing some shows with Spatry, the news and nonsense. We usually did those on Sunday nights, more than likely. Dr. 66, I would say yes. I think that would be fun. How do I get this back to normal? Okay, I don't think I like this panel bar. Configure volts. Okay, well, that can stay the way it is. This is very this is confusing. I want to get this panel back to normal. You should be able to just right click and just all right, moving along. Timo, hello, good morning. Yeah, it's raining today in Ohio, so that's why I'm doing this. I just finished lunch. I'm taking a look at this for the first time. So yes, I definitely hope Tim F is okay. So all right, it looks like we have a dock here at the bottom. Simple. Let's see. All right, running Chromium. This is the Software Center and the Nomad Software Center. Okay. Let's see. Let's load this and see what we have. Or not. All right, it's going to take its time to load, isn't it? Let's see here. What's this? I am running this off a USB, so it's going to be a little bit slow, but yeah, let's get out of that. Okay, let's move along. System settings. Let's see what that looks like. Appearance, workspace, personalization, network, hardware. All right, pretty basic stuff here. Colors. Nomad Dark, Norway. I guess we'll go with dark if it does anything in the USB stick. All right, this is pretty basic stuff here. So let's move along. The software updater. This would be the Dolphin file manager on this one, I do believe, Yugi. Yeah. Let's see, check for updates. Yeah, I believe it's Dolphin. List of packages to be upgraded. Okay, well that didn't take long. I won't install this. It's off a USB stick, so it's not going to save anything anyway. All right, let's get out of that. The console. Okay, very nice. And the Dolphin file manager, one of the best file managers on the planet. I like the colorful use of colors, icons, very pleasing to the eyes. Yeah, it looks nice. You can adjust the size here. I think this is fine. Let's see here. The installer. Yeah, this is based off Kubuntu. I would imagine Ubuntu. This has a user-friendly installer, so I don't really predict any problems with this. Very nice for newbies. Okay, so let's quit that. Why don't we go to quit? Fun Linux laptop. Yeah, the dual pane feature, yes. Calamares is not responding. Terminate. Must terminate Calamares. I said terminate. Come on. Okay, there we go. SPD, hello. Happy Saturday. All right, so this dock is nice. Let's see. Right-clicking, configure desktop. Just kind of wallpapers we have. Well, they are definitely colorful. That's for sure. Let's see here. What's this one look like? Let's go that. Let's go teal. I used to have a Pontiac, this color teal, when I lived in Florida. So what's the kernel in this one? I really don't know, Timo, at least not yet. So let's let's take a look at the looks like we got one panel at the top and the dock at the bottom, which makes sense. Let's click the start button if you want to call it that. And let's see, system settings, Dolphin, Keyed, Chromium. Let's see, toggles. I can toggle left to right and right to left. Info center. Kernel version 4.18.5.04.1.8.05. Mr. Phelps, this will self-destruct in 5 seconds. All those numbers. So there's the info on. Yeah, Sergey, it's all there. So it's nxos.org, and I did spell it wrong in the title. It should be Nitrux and not Nitrous. So to get more information, yeah, check it out. All right, let's get out of that. Yeah, that's okay, Sergey. Yeah, there's a slight delay here on the live chat. Networking, graphical. Let's see, device, system. Okay, that was the K Info Center. Very good. Let's go back to this. Let's look at the system monitor. All right, so we're using 1.4 gigs doing all this off a live USB stick. That's not that unusual. CPU usage is where it should be. Looks like 30%. Very good. Yeah, no problem there. Yeah, this machine has a total of 6 gigs. All right, very good. Okay, Vanta Manager. I am not familiar with that. Well, let's move along. Latte. All right, so that's a Latte dock, evidently. If it improves the software, etc., would be better than elementary and deep. And okay, all right, yeah. The software center, yeah. Well, it's their own software center, Nomad. So, all right, let's move along here. Spectacle. What does this do? Oh, take a screenshot. Okay, got it. Delay, take a shot, and okay. Save as. Let's save it. All right, pretty basic stuff there. Open. Okay, not working, it seems. That's okay. It's off a USB stick, so I don't expect this to be perfect. LibreOffice, of course, and the terrific VLC media player. Very good. This should be installed in all Linux distros, in my opinion. Well, there's not a lot of, from what I see, there's not a lot of software installed by default. Not that it's that big of a deal. It looks terrific. I love the use of the default colors and fonts. Overall, a very nice looking distribution. I think the problem, though, Plasma continues to suffer from little quirks that just do not make this user-friendly. For beginners, for example, we looked at the volume control, and again, there's no level meter. So how do I know that 70% is high enough? I mean, I can tell going to Google Hangouts, but this is 2018. I'm sorry, but this is just stupid. You know, put a level meter here so we know. So, in my opinion, you know, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but yeah, I mean, if I'm going to record or stream, it would be nice to have a level meter here. The Software Center has only app images. When they will add snaps and flatbacks, which you can install with a single click, it would be great for newbies. Okay, got it. Only app images. Interesting. Okay, but I'm assuming I could add repositories, deb packages, Sergey, right? Hi, Farron. All right, so I don't like the audio manager in Plasma. It's horrible for us. If I was going to use this for YouTube, it's not very friendly without having a using AppGet. Yeah, without having a level meter. And this top panel here, I want to put this back to normal. And it's not. I should be able to right click, and there should be a set flexible size. There should be two settings here: normal panel and abnormal panel. In my opinion. Take care, Tim. I don't know if I will be on tonight. I'm waiting for a reply from a famous YouTuber from the UK. He may not come on, something about a festival. So I'm waiting for a reply. In the meantime, stay tuned. Support these live streams, all of you, if you can. These live streams, as much as I enjoy doing these, and you know I do, they're not very profitable for the channel. So support these if you can. The link's below in the show notes. So see, that's the thing. It's, you know, here we go again. Yes, it is a Nomad is a fork of KDE. What's in Nomad usually does not represent KDE itself, but it doesn't matter, Farron. I think KDE still has this nonsense audio manager. Last time I checked, but there's no level meter for the microphone. So I don't think that matters. I think this looks terrific, by the way. But it needs to be simplified. So once again, I want to, okay. Yeah, the setting here should be normal dock, or I'll call it something else, but I don't like this. Thank you, Tim. Be safe out there on the road, of course, especially in bad weather. Let's add application menu. Let's see. What did that do? You hit the super key and that does something. Right. It does not have a microphone meter. I don't get that. This is 2018. So is it that hard to put a microphone meter? I don't know. Just my observation as a Windows user. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but it should have that. Okay. Hi, Steve. I would probably install Pulse Audio Volume Control Center, or whatever it's called, PAUV. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you, Sergey. Yeah, PAVU. Yes. I think I like the normal panel here, all things considered. Although the latte dock is fine, but I don't really use that many docks. Dock panel settings, close. It's okay, but I'm a panel guy, which is why I like Linux Mint and Ubuntu Mate. Let's see here. Media player, yeah. This to the top. I got double. Double your pleasure. Anyway, interesting. Kill all latte dock. Can I right click, go to terminal? Run command. Will that work? As root. Okay, all right. Go in the console. Do not need root to kill latte. Don't confuse me. Anyway, it worked. So, yeah, the latte dock. I mean, my favorite dock is Cairo. If I had to pick a favorite dock, there's nothing wrong with latte dock, but I've always been a panel person, having everything ready to go. So, to kill a process you don't own, yes, okay. Anyway. Let's try adding some widgets. Add widgets. Let's do weather. Let's search weather. Can I search weather? No, there's no search here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nomad clock weather report. Let's do that. Let's configure. All right. Let's see. Ugh, hard to see here. White on white. Peace. We want that's millibars, miles per hour, miles. Okay, let's do apply. Okay. Location. Select. Let's do Pittsburgh. Search. Come on. Noah, from Noah. Pittsburgh International Airport. Apply. Okay, that'll work. Rain, rain, rain. And, ooh, it's going to be chilly tonight. Ew, 55. Ew. Can I adjust this? Right click. Figure. How do I adjust the size with this? Figure. Appearance. Well, I don't know how to make this smaller. It's too big. We can move that to trash. We can move this to trash. But Yeah, that is way too big, but it's not allowing me, it does not appear to change the size of this. So hold down to reveal the widgets handles. Okay. Hold down what? My beer? My booze is driving me nuts already. Oh, here it is right there. Is that it? Okay. Still too big. Oh, the shift key. Okay. Hold down the shift key. I'm holding it. Okay. Hello, Red Hut. Red Hut, how are you? Well, you know what? This looks nice. This still needs a lot of work to make this user-friendly. Just too many quirks I don't like. So, but it does look nice. It looks polished. I think sometimes that's the problem with Plasma. It has so much, it's doing too much. So, yeah. Hold down on the widget. I just did. Okay, I don't want that. And but see, okay, there's the size, but that's still too big. Anyway, remove. So I do like the undo function in case you made a mistake. So that's pretty cool. Clear notifications. Okay. It's only the beginning. Well, Sergey, that's true, but there was no excuse in 2018 not to have a microphone meter. There was zero excuse, in my opinion. Zero. You know. But and that's true with KDE. They just don't believe in me. I guess they're allergic to microphone meters. I don't know if maybe as a child they were abused by microphones. I don't know. Anyway, the RAM usage on startup on this, I checked, it was like 500 megabytes. Steve, yeah, something like that. Now it's what, 1 point, what did I say, 1.4? I do like the what was it, K-Search? No, K-Runner. K-Runner, yes. On Gen 2 and 18, you have nothing installed. Sometimes less is more, Sergey. Anyway, this is using 1.3 gigs, which is about right. So CPU usage, 30%, not bad for a dual core. So yeah. I mean, that's it. That's my look at Nitrix. I think it looks terrific. I love the colors. It looks very pleasing on the eyes. I think it shows promise. This Nomad desktop looks wonderful. Obviously, many customizations. You know, they need to fix this microphone meter absent. I think it's just plain stupid. I'm sorry, that's how I see it. They need to simplify these panel configurations here, in my opinion. Yeah, and more adjustments on the widgets. But as far as the drop-down menu, I don't have a problem with this. Applications, graphics, yeah. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. Calamaris, yeah. I prefer to elementary and deepen, even though it isn't my cup of tea. Deepen is horrible. Elementary seems polished. This seems polished in terms of how it looks, colors, but I think Plasma desktop in general needs to be simplified for those points I just mentioned. Adding a microphone level meter, simplifying the panel options here to shrink it like immediately or make it shorter, longer, and then making the widgets more adjustable in terms of size. So, other than that, yeah, I think it looks fine. So, get new wallpapers. Let's see what we got. Farron, you have a KDE configuration on the news blog. Okay. Well, let's see what we can add here. Let's go by rating, I guess. Ask Michael Tunnel or Rocco to help. Probably Michael would know. Yeah, a lot more than Rocco. Maybe, I don't know. Rocco, what is Rocco using now? Is he on KDE? Okay. I got to put Italy on there. Here we go. Hey, Italia. Let's see what else we have for Italy. Spell. Install that one. Hopefully this will work. He changes so often. I know. Let's see here. Tobino Lake. Let's do Rosignano Lake. Let's see. All right. Let's see if those wallpapers are there. Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh, for joining us here. Okay, did we install those? Well, there we go. All right, slight delay. Let's do that one. That looks pretty nice. Yeah. I like that wallpaper. Let's try this one. Ah, yes, the beach. That's a nice peaceful setting also, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, it does look nice. It does need a little bit more work, more simplification, but I think Plasma needs simplified, in my opinion. That's why I don't use Plasma. I'm so used to, getting getting to where I want to go immediately, not searching for something. So, but it does look nice. Lots of customizations, maybe too many, but it seems to work pretty decent off a USB stick. You can see my hardware here. It's a dual-core AMD Athlon processor. It's outdated, but it's very Linux-friendly, all things considered. So, yeah. So my final thoughts on this, I think it looks terrific. It needs some more polish, some simplification. But, yeah. So if the developer of this distro looks at this, will you please add a level meter for the microphone? Okay. Fix the desktop widgets to simplify, making it shrink it So we're making it longer, and fix the panel here when I shrink it or make it longer. It's a little bit too confusing, if it's even possible. I don't know. But anyway. Myrick, hello, hello, hello. Nitrux is really starting to pop up on your sub feed. Okay. Quidzip likes it. Yeah, I think he has a modified version of Plasma. He made his desktop look like Unity, Sergey, if I'm not mistaken. Right? I think that's what he did. Yeah. But yeah, this seems okay. It just needs polished. Seems like we always say that about Linux distros. Just needs a little more polished. Yeah. But it's just settings changed, not modified. Well, whatever it is, too many steps. It needs to be simplified. You know, I'm a click and go person, not searching for settings. So that's why I like Mate. Yeah. I'm really surprised there's no level meter. Something basic like that. It feels zippy, all things considered, running this off a USB stick. Plasma needs a matrix for all the settings and a better documentation. Yeah, that's what was talked about last month on the Biddle Show. Better documentation. Yeah, absolutely. When you tried Plasma, it made you really appreciate XFCE. But a bump bump. Yep, I agree. I think, like I said, I think Plasma is trying to do too much. Simplify, simplify. Gaming on Linux, 2 ridiculous myths and 2 brutal truths. All right, let's take a look at this, then I'll wrap it up. See what this says. Too many freaking ads here, but okay. Let's scroll down. Linux users don't buy games. I think they do. 2 brutal truths about gaming on Linux. Playing Windows games may be disappointing. On Windows? On Linux? Yep. Steam Play isn't ready for prime time. Yeah. To all the Linux developers out there, don't follow Windows gaming with Lime or Crouton or Proton or Mastodon. Don't follow. Lead. Capish? Hai capito? Ali Yalcin. You're just out of No Man's Sky. That is a pretty interesting game. Right? That's what you were playing? Hello, Ali. How are you? LXQT is super light. Yes. You feel like paralyzed playing that game? Ali from Istanbul. Everybody, please say hello to Ali from Istanbul. Awesome. How are you? Give it up for Ali. Say hello. So we got payments. Linux payments, 8 million. Windows payments, 97. Close. Okay. Oh, don't be shy, Ali. We're all friends here. Ali, I'll make you feel comfortable. Let me do my Schwarzenegger impression. Say hello to Ali or you'll be terminated. Anyway. You just considered that I follow your channel. Well, thank you for following the channel. I wish it wasn't raining today. Anyway, I might have to catch up on my ancient aliens. Let's see. Linux in... spelled it wrong, but that's okay. I'm looking. I typed it. Linux in Istanbul. Turkey to Trump. We don't want your stick-in iPhones. Oh, man. We don't need no stick-in iPhones, man. Oh, man. We are the laughing stock of the world, aren't we? Anyway. But what is Foam? The entire team for Foam resides in Istanbul, Turkey. Okay, there you go. I don't know what Foam is, but okay. 2 years ago, you tried to switch to Linux totally. Now I miss these days. I'm totally screwed up with using Linux. Which Linux did you use? Well, there was a little brouhaha with protest against iPhones. Is that what? Oh, about the trade war. Yeah, about the tariffs. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. Well, I'll stick around a few more minutes, then we'll wrap it up. Let's see here. Screwed up how? What is screwed up? Present ARM. You switch to GTX 1050. Can't play PES 2018 or whatever properly. Generally speaking, Ali, in Linux still struggles with drivers, video drivers, graphics, multimedia. That's the that's the big question mark still when it comes to Linux. Multimedia still is a struggle, as we see here. Here we are, 2018, and a Linux distro with no microphone meter. But yeah, graphics drivers are a hit and miss. So, and you're not alone. That's just the way it is. Bring DirectX 12 to Linux. Interesting. Hello, Tony Simons. You are a tad late. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up soon. This is old Chromium? I don't know, man. Yeah, it's running off a USB stick, so... This is Nitrix Linux. I spelled it wrong in the title, Nitrix. It's Nitrix. It's... Yeah, let me put this in the chat. You want to look it up? It's a nice looking distro. It's not for me, but it looks pretty nice. Nitrix is made with love. So is this a beta? No. It looks nice. I think the KDE desktop is trying to do too much, so it needs to be simplified. But it looks nice, yeah. Let's see here. App images are faster to install, easier to create, and safer to run. I suppose. App images aim to work on any distribution or device. Yeah, I use App Image for Kden Live. It seems okay. Well, they have a colorful website, don't they? You missed the MS-DOS days. It was a simpler world back then, wasn't it? Yeah. Semi Orning. Hello, Sammy. How are you? Greetings. Are you new, Sammy? If you are, everybody, please say hello to Sammy. How are you? Boy, ain't that the truth. No internet, no conflict, no chaos. That would be a great title for a future video. No internet, no conflict, no chaos. Interesting. Yeah, give it up for Sammy. Come on. Come on. Nitrix has been downloaded 414,000 times. Okay. You enjoy a lot to be in here. Well, thank you for coming. I don't know what the system requirements are for this thing, but it seems fairly lightweight. So to developers of Nitrix, simplify, simplify, simplify. Capiche? Somehow always miss your life. Yeah, long-time subscriber. Thank you. Yeah, I try to do these live streams at different times. I don't do this on a regular schedule or full time. There's just not enough money off the AdSense. That's why I've been trying to. Somebody asked if I would do this on a full schedule, and I would. So share the video, share the channel if you can. Contribute with PayPal or Patreon. The links are below in the show notes. If we can get enough supporters, I would have a regular schedule, meaning I would have at least a show or two for the people who live in the States. And that's usually Friday nights. And then have a show or two people who live overseas, like yourselves. That way, everybody, all 10,000 subscribers, can have an opportunity to chime in, say hello, hey, what's happening? But I just can't afford to do this full time. I would love to. But that being said, yes, I know a lot of you missed the live streams. I keep getting comments on that. And I apologize. So yeah, support the streams if you can and keep these live shows going, because I can't think of anything more fun than doing a live stream, even though these are the least profitable for the channel. But I enjoy doing them. Ali, this is off a USB stick. I used Unet Bootin to install this. I've been doing this. I use this for both Linux and Windows. I think Etcher is another good one, but yeah. How much telemetry system does the OS have? I have no idea. Quidsub may be able to answer that. He's more the security guy than I am when it comes to Linux. But if he likes this, I'm assuming there probably isn't too much telemetry. If I had to guess, something like Rufus. Yeah, it's just a tool to create a USB stick. Somebody mentioned Etcher. Yeah, Etcher is good too. Johan B, hello. How are you? Etcher is actually pretty easy. Pen drive Linux. Yeah. That's there's looks like this is also multi-platform Windows, Mac OS, Linux. I just had good luck with Unetboot, so but believe Etcher. I believe this is a app image, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to, Ali, try Linux Mint, Mate or Mate. Try Ubuntu Mate. Do you think I have enough notifications there, Katie? Thank you. Yeah, I would try Ubuntu Mate, Linux Mint Mate. You know, those are going to be the easier ones. So, yeah. Rufus is on Windows? Okay. No. You cannot do executable files in Linux. You can try it through Wine, but I wouldn't. If you really like games, Ali, stick with Windows for now. Yeah. If you really like gaming, that's just the way it is. I like playing Super Tux Card in Linux. It's pretty nice. Isn't tarball from an XF? Well, that's Linux's version of a zip file. Yeah. See if Fetcher will pop up. Permissions, executable. Willem, how are you? It's good to have you. Yes, I know you're from overseas also. Back from Netherlands, back from the break. I am on Arco Linux. Ah, excellent. Very good. Will Etcher open up in this? I don't know. It is an app image, but anyway. Yeah, Super Tux Card. If you want to play a simple, cool game, try Super Tux Card. Jessica Ferrum. Hello, Jessica. Switch to Linux is going to raid my... I will terminate Switch to Linux. He's raiding my stream. Brian Troxel. Hello, Brian. Oh, man. Switch to Linux. Everybody, please say hello to our good friend Tom from Firestream to Linux. Any fire today, Tom? Alice Veligres. Oh man, I was gonna jump off. You guys are killing me. All right, I'll stay a little. It's good to see everybody here, or almost everybody from across the, not from the U.S. So, Jessica, what do you use? Linux, Windows, both, neither. Galactic Dragon. That sounds like something out of Star Wars. Feel the power of the Galactic Dragon. Matthew Moore, how are you? Our good friend Matthew's in. Matthew, how do you feel about Plasma Desktop? I think it looks terrific, and it's. I think they're trying to do too much. It's confusing. See me rot is in the house. Does Linux bother you that much? How are you, C? Brian uses MX17. MX is good. Yeah, yeah. You can't get your controller to work on Linux. Uh-oh. Jessica used minimal version of Windows 10 where barely anything installed. Okay, all right. And you use Linux Mint 19. Excellent choice. I have Linux Mint also installed in 2 of my ThinkPads, Cinnamon and Mate. Lots of screen tearing in Plasma. I have noticed that lately, Matthew. Yeah, it's not just, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Tom Joyner, welcome. Yeah, I've been testing this Nitrux. I spelled it wrong in the title. It's Nitrux desktop. It looks fine. It looks pretty. As I was looking through this, it just needs it needs to be simplified. Hello, Maverick LSC. Tried Poutine. Is that based on Arch? But Plasma continues to struggle with the basic things like, and I know there's a bug here. It's showing 2 icons of this, but where is the microphone meter? This is 2018. Hello, knock, knock, developer. You know, but it's just one of those quirks of Plasma that keeps me from using a Plasma desktop. Boptilop. Bida Shuba. Hello, Boptilop. How are you? Are you new, Boptilop? Everybody say hello to Boptilop. Richard Addison looks beautiful, but it is not a sane distro. Yeah, I know what you mean. Fries, gravy, and cheese curds. Comfort food from Quebec. Yeah, from Canada. Yeah. S'il vous plaît. Bonjour. Am I the only one who uses Windows? No, I dual boot, Ali. You are not the only one who uses Windows 10. I believe Matthew uses Windows, right, Matt? Yep, I gotta have a stable distro as a backup, or a stable distro. I have to have an alternative operating system as a backup. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about drivers, graphics, and all that stuff. Well, we love you, Ali. You found somebody else who uses Windows 10. Yeah, you'd be surprised. We're all coming out of the closet. See, Matthew uses Win 10. See, some of us in here have brains. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. A lot of buffering. Try refreshing the browser. Tom is a dual booter. Maverick is a dual and triple boot. Wow. I've tried triple booting. It's okay. Ali feels better now. Robert Roby is a noob. Everybody, please say hello to Robert. Come on, give it up for Robert. Make him welcome. Come on. You know. I don't jump on these streams to twiddle my Linux fingers. Come on, say hello to Robert. Make him feel welcome. To dual boot feels me like I'm tricking on your wife. Just show her what you're doing and you'll be fine. Proton is so close. Yeah, I've talked about this, but if Linux really wants to succeed in the mass for the masses, don't follow. The future of Linux should not be Microsoft Gaming or Wine or Proton or Crouton. Lead, don't follow, lead. Do something different and master it. If I am a Microsoft gamer or just a heavy gamer in general, Crouton, Wine, Linux is not going to convince me to switch. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Just my opinion. Don't follow, lead. Jessica says, I keep barely anything on the Windows side of dual boots. I keep 75% of the drive for Linux Mint. Well, Linux has come a long way. I use Linux more than I use Windows 10. That's how better Linux has gotten. But there is no Linux, in my opinion, that can completely replace, and I use the word completely replace, replace Windows 10 on Mac. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of gamers out there. Linus Torvaldino. Well, Linus, I did a report last night. Linus got on the wrong flight. He went to the wrong place. I guess he suffered a bug. Haha. Robert, you are quite welcome. Lovely set of guys we are. Yes, guys and girls. I think we have a few girls here, don't we? Anyway, yes. I back up first. If you are going to dual boot on the same hard drive, back up. I mean, you should be backing up anyway, whether it's Linux, Mac, it doesn't matter. Just back up your stuff. I have multiple external hard drives that I use. So Pizza, you can share a link. Yes, there you go. The Jocker Sai, you dual boot. See, we have plenty of Windows users here. Viva Windows dual booters. Jessica says, if you go cold turkey, then I'll end up hating Linux. Ah, interesting. I do not use time shift. Farron, you can be a moderator. Hang on. Omega Beast, welcome. But as far as gaming goes in Linux, Super Tux Card, if you haven't already, check it out. It's a simple game. Throwback to a simpler time. Super Tux Card. Multi-platform. Check it out. Nice. Yep, Steven, Zorin is good. Sammy used to have separate machines for Windows and Linux. Now everything runs Linux. Cool. Okay. Nice. Talk on Hangouts. I do. Yeah, I do. This Hangout here, this is just a solo Hangout for this one. I was leery about hooking up a camera, running this off a USB stick. Matthew spending last 20 minutes to install network printer. 20 minutes. Wow. And Ubuntu works out of the box with me touching it. So even though I use Windows, it annoys me to no end. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't usually have issues. I've never had an issue installing drivers, printers on Windows. It's usually in Linux I've had to, twist and turns. I just either use the driver, the disk out of the box, or just go to the website and download the latest drivers for the printer. Yeah, it usually works out of the box. So yeah. Don't buy any games that don't support Linux. Okay, makes sense. Let's see, SuperTux card, NVIDIA G4 660 or higher gig VRAM, minimal GPU. So yeah, i3 or better processor, 2.8 gigahertz, at least 1 gig of free RAM. Okay. Galactic Dragon. I'm literally rewarding devs for doing nothing. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, SuperTux card. Out Nitrix Linux. Looks pretty. Looks pretty. Yes, Omega. KDE is one of the most customizable desktop environments, but it's a little bit too it's too much. They need to simplify it. Yeah. Especially for beginners, it's just too much. So Tom tried out Nitrix. It was horrible, really. Okay. No, I think it looks fine for me, at least off a USB stick. It just needs to be simplified. The stuff I've mentioned, like adding a microphone meter, simplifying the panel adjustments, panel customizations, a little bit easier way to adjust widgets size. KD is just perfect. Switch, okay. Matthew, you really like GNOME? Like GNOME 3? Really? Wow, okay. XFCE and GNOME are like two opposites. That's interesting. Nitrix was too unstable. Okay. Did you do a full install switch? Or was it a VBox? Solus is prettiest. Destra, okay. Nobody has a lot of bugs caused by them not exactly using the KDE panel, okay? Hang on here, Omega. Go ahead. I wonder, you removed Nitrix, installed it in VM, okay. It wasn't stable, huh? Okay. So if we do a search, most stable Linux distro for 2018. Spatry is in the house. Mr. Stable himself. Smash, trash, toss. For Nitrix, it's somewhere in between, Spatry. How are you? The best. I typed the most stable distro. I wonder if Manjaro comes on top, I'm out of here. Let's see. um Yeah, say hello to our good friend Spatman, Spatry, Mr. Manjaro himself. Manjaro is better. Okay, I guess that heat down south is really getting to you, huh? Well, Spatry, let's see what this website says. The most stable Linux distros. Aha. OpenSUSE. What's next? Fedora. Ooh, really? Wow. Number 3, Linux Mint. Yes, I did look at the Software Center switch for this. Don't they use, somebody mentioned they use mainly app images for Nitrix, right? Let's see, Spatcher. We got number 3, most stable, Linux Mint. Number 2 is Ubuntu. Ooh. I wonder what number 1 could be. La 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 la. Everybody want to guess what number 1 is? What's number 1 on this list for the most stable distro? Mint. Well, that's number 3. Windows 10. I think Spatry just spilled his coffee. Debian? Debian stable is pretty good. Jessica, yes, I would have to agree. Red Hat, interesting. Solus, I don't know either, guys. I'm waiting for any more Peppermint. Debian, yeah, I would say Debian stable. Looks like we have multiple votes for Debian. Okay, I'll say Debian. Now watch, all of us will be wrong. Here we go. Arch is stable. Jesus. Oh my God. These people were drunk. That's what it says. I know Spatry's like, Manjaro was based on Arch. Oh my God. I guess Spatry has the last laugh. Smoke. I know someone was smoking something. I know. They will be terminated. They are on drugs. Well, let's see what it says. Arch is not a typical OS. Duh. But it comes without a graphical interface. Arch Linux comes with a bare bone base where the users can pick the required components. True. Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. The most stable. Oh, wait. Honorable mention. Debian, Manjaro, and Soren OS. Spatry, there's your Manjaro for honorable mention stable distros. We were right about Debian. How can they put Debian and Arch the same list as stable? I think these guys are taking too many freaking loads, man. You know? This is from ubuntupit.com. How appropriate. Anyway. Yeah. Rock and Rolf in Hamburg. Guten Tag. Welcome. You use Manjaro for 4 years. Okay. Very good. Ubuntu armpit. Yeah. Anyway, there you have it. According to that website, Arch is the most stable Linux distribution. Oh, God. I bet Windows users watching this are saying, "What a bunch of morons." I can't defend it. Thank you, Analog. Thank you for the super chat. Very kind of you. 2 of those are stable. Yeah, Linux Mint, and what was the other one? Ubuntu? Anyway. See, this is why Windows users get confused. If somebody wasn't there a video a couple months ago by DistroTube DT, and this video said, "People, will you please stop recommending Arch to new users?" or something like that, right? Let's try. I do need to wrap this up here. So I do want to thank everybody for stopping by from all over the world. Thank you. Stoned as a shrimp, you say in the Netherlands. I like that. Stoned as a shrimp. I love shrimp. I love calamari. Hey, I need some more calamari. Best Linux for beginners. Let's see what comes up. Let's see. But I do like how this is working. This distro off a USB stick. It seems okay. Of course, you never know unless you do a full install. But yeah. Let's do 24 best Linux distro. There are 24 best Linux for beginners. That many? Sure, why not? Let's take a look. Linux Mint is good. Tom, you still use Linux Mint Cinnamon, right? All right. Let's see. Mint, Ubuntu, Manjaro, Ubuntu Elementary, Deepin. Zorin, Solus, Lubuntu, OpenSUSE for beginners? I don't think so. Fedora for beginners? Arch? I think these people are smoking some shrimp also. Salix, ever tested Gentoo? Okay. Interesting. This is one of those days. What's the best Linux distro for beginners? Gentoo. Well, slant.com is putting a slant on things, aren't they? Rock and Rolf Hamburg started with Fedora. Wow. Okay. I know, Jessica. You cannot put Gentoo beginners without putting not. I totally agree. 4channel must have rated slant. I guess slanted views. Yeah. Tide Pod Eater wrote the article. Oh man. Well, I would agree with Mint, Ubuntu. If you read documentation, Mint, Ubuntu, Xubuntu, Elementary maybe. Zorin, I like the light version. Ubuntu maybe a little bit too light. KDE Neon too complicated. Definitely not Fedora Arch. Ubuntu Mate, absolutely. Linux Lite, yes. No Gentoo for beginners. PC Linux, you got to read the documentation, rolling release. But yeah, you look at this list, there's maybe like, what, 5 for beginners? It's definitely a slanted article, to say the least. Let's try 6 best Linux distributions. See if this makes more sense. In Germany, Rolf, they like Ubuntu a lot, from what I understand. Yeah. Actually, let's go to this one. The best Linux distribution for Windows user. Let's try that. It's from February of last year. We can take a look. Chalet. Welcome to the Chalet. Interesting. I think I took a look at Chalet one time. It looked pretty nice. Zorn. Okay, I would say Zorn. Let's see. Ubuntu is a little bit too much for newbies. They need to simplify. That's a rumor. You hate people. Most hate Ubuntu. Really? Okay. Oh, Chalet's been discontinued. Okay. All right. What else we have on here? Linux Mint. Okay. All right. This list is more reasonable. All right. Well, this list makes more sense. This has Ubuntu on it. Linux Mint. There we go. Switch. Linux Mint Cinnamon. I like Linux Mint the Cinnamon. Zorn OS. Okay. Elementary for beginners. Maybe. And Linux Mint Mate. Okay. Well, there you go. Linux Mint. A more reasonable list for beginners. Manjaro Linux. Oh, geez, here we go again. Is Patchy still in the house? Okay, enough of that. Anyway. All right, 5 minutes, and I still need to shower. I was going to cut my grass, but not in a rainstorm. Jessica says, Linux Mint is perfect for everyone from Windows and people wanting an easy Linux experience. Yes, it's also good for professionals because it doesn't discourage packages. Yeah. Manjaro in Germany. Really? In Hamburg. Wow. Okay. Peppermint is good. Lightweight. Yes. Hello, Rocco. Alan, how are you? Yeah. The Manjaro hype is real. Okay. Yeah, I actually I took the Manjaro challenge 2 years ago, installed on real hardware. It didn't work out too well. So I stopped using it. Hey. Um, what kind of cell phones, smartphones do you guys have? I picked up a Nexus 6P. Wonderful phone, even 3 years later. Absolutely superb. Pixel 2? Yeah, that's a Google phone. Yeah. Linux Smith is easy and familiar. Yes, absolutely. Joe Johnson is the Manjaro hater. Pizza, you're testing a $10 phone. Interesting. I haven't had any issues yet with my 6P pizza. Yeah. Samsung Sky. Okay. Yeah, I've been testing it, looking up test reports. This 3-year-old phone still competes pretty good with $1,000 iPhone. Imagine that. But yeah, I haven't had any issues. I think eventually you use the phone all day. All phones are going to get hot, but not any more or less than any other phone. Uh, but this, yeah, this my 6P is terrific. It's terrific out of the box. It hooks up to my Linux distro, bam, immediately. It's awesome. You know, fast. Yeah, nothing beats a or as close to a pure Linux phone as possible with the Google phones. No bloatware. So yeah. Stock Android. Yep. Yeah, pizza. You can join. I don't know when I'll be doing the next one. There may be one tonight with a special guest, Linux guest. I don't know. Waiting for a confirmation email, pizza. But I don't know yet. Yeah. Librem phone without blow. Yes, that's what I read. Yes. Stock Android should be the only Android. I agree. Totally. You know, we've talked about this, and I'm going to wrap this up here. Smartphones are terrific. They do a lot, but battery technology has not changed in the last 20 years. That's what sucks. That's why I don't believe in $1,000 phones, because the battery technology has not kept up with the cell phone technology. So, yeah. I picked up the gold one, or gold colored one. 32 gigabyte. You know, you'd be surprised how fast that fills up. But yeah, this is still a pretty good phone. It's got the two front firing speakers, top and bottom. Great sounding, you know, here at the top and at the bottom. And, you know, I'm sorry, but if you buy a $500 phone, let alone a $1,000 phone, it doesn't have dual front firing speakers. Not good, in my opinion. So we'll see. This is a refurbished phone I picked up. I picked up the phone, a case, some charging cables for less than $200. We'll see how it holds up. But so far, so good. Can't complain. Yeah. All right. So get out of this. All right. Last call for comments. I need to go. This has been my quick look at Nitrix Linux. A very pretty nice looking plasma desktop featuring the Nomad desktop environment, but needs some work, as does all plasma, not just this. USB-C pizza for 6P. The camera records in 4K if you want to. The new look of Chrome, I don't have a feeling one way or the other, Johan. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. As long as it works, that's pretty much it for me, yeah. All right, I'm going to wrap this up for this look at Nitrix OS. Take a look. Looks pretty. Thank you again, especially those of you who joined in on the stream for the very first time. Wonderful to see new names here on the live events. Don't betray the Ubuntu family. I don't betray nobody, man. Uh, but yeah, I try to do at least one daily show a week to try to get people overseas to come in and say hello. It's wonderful to see new names, to say hello. Um, you know, share the channel, share the video, support the channel if you can. Keep these live streams alive. These live streams, as much as I enjoy doing them, they're not very profitable. I'll be honest. So, but I enjoy doing these. So, on that note, that's all I have for this one. Anything comes up, let me know, and we will catch you on the next stream, whenever that'll be. All right. I need to get going. Take care. Be safe as always. Enjoy whatever you use. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. And yeah, thumbs up on the video as always. Guten Abend and Auf Wiedersehen. I only know Guten Tag, Rock and Rolf from Hamburg. But I think you said goodbye until next time, maybe. I think you said, I don't know. Anyway, I'll just say it in Italian. Ciao.